This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. Let's talk about the new loan limits, the loan amounts for our loan programs here in Clark County. So I understand they all went up.
Yes. Happy 2020. FHA went up to $345.
That's great.
$345,000. Still 3.5% down.
Right.
So yay for that. And then all of the conventional loans went up to $510, $400.
Wow. Nice.
Right. So now it's no longer a jumbo when you're going over the $470 that we had before.
That's the thing, is that buyers got to know that now you can do a conforming loan at $510. That's fabulous.
Yeah.
And that just put everybody's listings who are up to like $600,000. That just made them a little more attractive.
They do make them a little bit more attractive because some people do have that 10% to put down.
Yeah, the 10 or 20% to put down. Now you can borrow $510 and you're in conforming loan territory.
Yeah.
VA did something different though this year, didn't they?
They did. They kind of changed their guidelines. They haven't made a lot of changes in the last 10, 15 years.
Right.
So this was crazy for them to do that. Some good, some financially not so good, but not so bad given the circumstances. But they raised their their VA funding fee. Their VA funding fee for the first time use and their subsequent use. So that's not a huge jump, but a discounted if they want to put down a 5% or a 10% down payment. But because right now VA still zero down. If you are eligible for a VA home loan, it's a $0 down payment.
And it's an excellent loan.
Which is awesome. And no private mortgage insurance.
Right. It's just an excellent loan. If you have the eligibility, you got to use it. Take advantage of your VA eligibility.
And they actually included one more this year, which they included, and you don't have to be discharged from the military as long if you were given the Purple Heart. You didn't have to be discharged to get the exemption for the VA funding fee.
Oh, wow.
So you could still be in the military as long as we can prove that they received
because there was an exemption if you were disabled.
Correct, if you had a service-connected disability.
But now if you have a Purple Heart, you're getting the exemption. That's
Purple
pretty cool.
Heart recipient, so that was the good news.
That's pretty cool.
A good change.
Let's talk about getting the loan process started. Let's just talk about what do I need. Okay, if I want to give Leilani a call, what do I need to have? What do I need to do?
Well, know your budget. I think we talked about this in an earlier show. Know what you're looking for. Know what type of financing, the down payment even. If you don't have any, that's okay. We have those down payment assistance programs that are available, that are still available in 2020. But to get to know what your budget is, get to know what your income, how you're getting paid, these little things can help a lender, myself and you as their agent, be able to determine what type of financing and where we can kind of get them to purchase.
You got to meet with the lender really first before you go looking at property. And there's a couple of reasons you do that. One is that, first of all, you don't know what your budget is.
No.
The lender's going to have to help you figure that out.
Right.
Because you might say, well, gee, I don't want to spend over $300,000. Well, how much is your payment? What's your, where did you come up with that number? Some people just pull it out of thin air. So let's develop a strategy where you meet with Leilani, meet with the lender, and develop a strategy of knowing how much money you got to put down, what the current interest rates are based on your financial situation, and let's figure out what the budget is.
Because there's quite a few people that I get phone calls from that have researched on Redfin or they've researched on Zillow, and they see this wonderful payment that's lower than their rent payment, or something that is bigger and grander than they are, but they don't see that beyond that little payment of $750 is, you need to have this credit score and you have to have 25% down, and it's based on this interest rate.
For me, when I talk about getting somebody with a lender, I want them to know that work that they do in advance is going to save them headaches later. The other reason you want to meet with a lender before you even look at houses, to establish the budget, but also to get a quality approval.
Yes.
So that when when we have to compete for a property, which still happens, believe me, quite often, if a house is priced right, there's going to be several people competing. You want to go in with the strongest loan letter you can possibly have, and it's got to be from a lender who's got a good reputation, who's going to provide a quality service and get the deal closed on time.
This has been Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Thanks for listening, and remember to tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. on 101.5 FM, 720 AM KDWN.